Hey there, I'm Jessie Katz Greenberg, and today I'm going to teach you my favorite way to finish your cross-stitch and embroidery in the hoop. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out creators like me. For this project, you'll need your finished cross-stitch or embroidery inside your embroidery hoop, a piece of felt, a pair of scissors, a Sharpie or an embroidery marker, and a hot glue gun and hot glue. For the first step, we'll just be gluing our Aida cloth, or the fabric from our project, around the inside of the embroidery hoop. So to start, we'll need to trim down some of the excess fabric that I have here. I leave about a ½ inch to start, and we can always trim it down later. You really want to make sure you have enough fabric to wrap around the hoop, and I'm going to leave a little more than I have there because I want it to just about touch the fabric at the front of my hoop. Through the magic of the video, we'll jump ahead a bit here, and you can see now I've trimmed off all the extra fabric, and I have about a ½ inch. You see if I fold it over, it just about touches the fabric at the front of my hoop without there being any bunching. We're now going to very carefully hot glue this to the inside of the hoop. We're only going to put hot glue around the top of the wood, not anywhere near the front fabric. We don't want any glue getting on the front of the fabric where we worked so hard on our embroidery or cross-stitch design. Even here, as I laid down the glue, that first bead of glue is a bit too thick. You'll see when I fold over, I'm only pressing very gently because I don't want to squeeze any of that glue onto the front-facing fabric. I'm using a low temperature hot glue gun, and I have rather long nails here, so I'm using my nail to kind of press down the fabric first, and then when it's a bit cooler, I'm pressing everything with my fingers to make sure it's really secure. So do what works best for you and what's safest with your glue gun. Never touch the hot glue directly. You can even get little finger protectors if you want, so that way you can really press this fabric down against the inside of your embroidery hoop. And the key as you continue working through this step is to really keep the glue towards the back or the top of the inside of the embroidery hoop. Only add a light line of glue and don't let any bleed to the front-facing fabric. When you get to the top of your embroidery hoop, right where that screw is, you may want to just pull your fabric a bit tighter as you glue it down to make sure that there's no big fold or gap there where the screw happens to be. Because you're wrapping fabric around the inside of a circle, you may get to a point where you create a fold or a flap that isn't quite glued down. And so in this case, you'll just add a teeny tiny dollop of glue and then press that flap down individually. For me, when I'm wrapping an embroidery hoop like this happens usually 2 or 3 times as I'm wrapping the back. Continue this process until you've glued down all of your excess fabric. When you get here back to the beginning, just make sure there are no gaps, and you can go around and check and make sure there are no flaps that you need to glue down. Now you could leave your project like this, especially if you're a clean stitcher and you have really neat backs that you want to show off, but I like to cover it with a piece of felt so it looks nice and clean and finished. So I'm tracing my embroidery hoop on a piece of felt. I'm leaving about a ¼ inch excess. And I'm being really careful to not touch the embroidery hoop with my marker. I don't want to get any marker on my finished project. Next, you'll cut out your felt circle and cut just inside of that marker line that you traced, so that way no marker is showing. Through the magic of video, we skipped ahead a little bit here, and don't worry if your circle is exactly perfect. We're going to do some more trimming in just a minute. I fit my felt circle inside the back of my embroidery hoop, pushing it out into those edges, and I can see I have a little bit too much extra. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it so it's a little less than a ¼ inch that I'm trimming off here. And trim that into a circle again, and this way it'll fit into the back of the embroidery hoop, kind of just flush right with the back. Fit the felt into the back of your hoop again pushing into all of those edges. And if the edge of the felt is aligned with the back of the hoop, great. If it's still a bit too long, just go ahead and trim it down some more. Now you're going to carefully hot glue the edge of that felt around the edge of your embroidery hoop. To do this, I gently just fold down the edge of the felt and add a very light strip of glue along the felt. And I'm doing this to the very top, the edge of the felt, and then pressing that against the embroidery hoop. Again, using my long nails, but you could use finger protectors, and I'm using a low temp hot glue gun. So that hot glue is going just along the top edge of the felt, so the outside of that felt circle, because again, I don't want any hot glue going down and touching the front fabric. I just want it to remain right on kind of the top or the outside of that embroidery hoop. And I'm saying that the hot glue is going right around the outside of that felt circle, but it's not on the edge. You're not having any visible glue in the end. I'm just making sure the glue stays near the top. And now you have a beautifully finished embroidery hoop. You could even add a tag or a message to the back, especially if you're giving this as a gift or an ornament. This is my favorite way to finish an embroidery hoop. I just think it looks nice and neat, but there are some other options. This one I have here, I glued the felt circle to kind of the top edge of the embroidery hoop, so I hot glued right around the edge there. You just need to be really careful that no glue shows. And then, like we looked at earlier in the video, you could also just stop at this step with the fabric glued to the inside of the hoop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Happy crafting!